we've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. Best podcast to make love to. Not all of these questions are going to be liked by everybody. Type in the best answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in moolah. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks. The predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. Never thought I'd see this matchup. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. You will not be denied. Any prediction winners just made a killing. Next up, former teammates. Will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup? These two heavyweights went back and forth, but there can only be one victor. An easy bet that pays off. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. No contest. And now our last two contenders face off. An upset in the making. Just running out the... That victory will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. It's weird that this is my job. The lead keeps... A real tug-of-war there. This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. Ouchie, it's a tie. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives. Money if you guessed it. And now the final face-off. What is the best podcast to make sweet, sweet love to? We have our first winner. That was one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just a category. Name any animal. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Animal it would probably be coolest to have a conversation with. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Up first, I can't believe I'm seeing this. A regular juggernaut. On to our next matchup. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. A real tug of war. A seesaw battle if I ever saw one. No one could have predicted this one. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. Out of the gate with a big lead. No contest. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. It looks like we have one just beginning to pull ahead. I am on the edge of my seat. Laser tag. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Time's running out. Time's up at the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. An early favorite emerges. That was a slaughter. One more match to determine our finals. Voters are being loud and clear on this one. That's 3 for $1. And now we finally decide which animal is probably the coolest conversationalist. The scales are beginning to tip. Put that one in the win column. Let's check out that scoreboard. It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any superhero or supervillain. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Superhero or supervillain that would be the most fun to go on a road trip with. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Time to get it on. Great goulash! Our next matchup. Moving into overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. Stop, drop, and roll. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. Could this be a blowout? That wasn't even close. And now our last two contenders face off. This one's looking over already. cannoli. Time for a title change. Would make the best lover. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. A clear favorite. That win was so big you could hear it the next state over. There's cash if you predicted this one. Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. This is one for the ages. Gaga goo goo, I'm a baby! And it all comes down to this. Probably takes the smelliest oops. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. I'm seeing some early traction here. It's really going back and forth. Epic shit. We've got overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. We have a winner. But did any of that affect the final standings?